Do you ever feel it? That tender place deep inside? A kind of persistent ache or a sensitivity that never quite seems to fade? It might be an old hurt, a disappointment, a feeling of not being enough, or perhaps a longing you can't quite name. We all carry these inner wounds, these places where life has touched us, sometimes harshly, leaving its mark. And so often, it's easy to feel like this wound, this particular source of your pain, is a kind of curse, isn't it? Something to be hidden, something that holds you back or makes you different in a way you wish you weren't. But what if, just what if, that deepest wound, the very thing that feels like your heaviest burden, isn't a curse at all? What if it's actually something incredibly sacred? A hidden doorway waiting patiently to be opened, leading you towards a profound understanding of yourself, a deeper compassion for others, and even towards the unique purpose you're meant to live. It's such a different way to think about pain, I know. Our first instinct, and it's a very human one, is to turn away from what hurts. We want to fix it, numb it, forget it, or build walls around it so high that we hope we'll never feel it again. We might feel ashamed of our wounds, as if they're proof of some failing on our part. We might think, if I were stronger or better, I wouldn't feel this way. Carl Jung, a wise soul who explored the depths of human experience, had a very different perspective. He saw that our journey towards becoming whole, towards understanding who we truly are, often involves walking right through the very things that cause us pain. He once said, "There is no coming to consciousness without pain." And what I believe he meant by this in the simplest terms is that our difficulties, our sorrows, and yes, even our deepest wounds aren't just random cruelties of fate. They are often the very experiences that wake us up. They push us to look deeper, to ask questions, to search for meaning beyond the surface of our lives. They can be profound teachers if we allow them to be. Think of your wound not as a flaw, but as a place where the light is trying to get in. Imagine it as a threshold. On one side, there's the familiar ache, the story you've told yourself about this pain. But on the other side of that doorway, what might you find? Perhaps the first thing you discover is a new level of self-understanding. When you dare to gently turn towards your wound with curiosity rather than judgment, you begin to learn about its origins, about how it has shaped you, about the needs it represents. It's like finding a hidden room in your own house, a room that holds important parts of your story. These aren't necessarily easy discoveries, but they are yours. They are threads in the tapestry of who you are. And as you begin to understand your own pain, something remarkable can happen. Compassion begins to bloom. First, compassion for yourself. You start to see that you're not broken, but human. You realize that your wound is a testament to what you've endured, what you've felt, and what you've survived. This self-compassion is incredibly healing. It's like a gentle balm applied to that tender spot. And this is where Jung's idea of the wounded healer can be so comforting. He observed that often it is through our own experiences of suffering that we develop the greatest capacity to understand and help others who are in pain. Your wound, once a source of private agony, can become a bridge of connection. Because you know what it feels like to hurt in that particular way, you can offer a genuine, heartfelt empathy to someone else walking a similar path. You might find yourself drawn to helping others navigate challenges that you yourself have faced or are still navigating. Your sensitivity, born from your own wound, becomes a gift. So how does this lead to purpose? Our purpose isn't usually some grand external achievement that arrives fully formed. More often, our purpose unfolds from the inside out. It's about living authentically, bringing all of who we are, including our healed and healing wounds, into the world. When you embrace your whole story, pain and all, you begin to uncover the unique gifts and insights that your specific journey has given you. Maybe your wound has taught you resilience, an incredible inner strength you didn't know you possessed. Maybe it has cultivated in you a deep sense of empathy, or a fierce desire for justice, or a profound appreciation for beauty and kindness. These qualities, forged in the crucible of your experience, are not just for you. They are part of what you have to offer the world. Your purpose might be found in the quiet ways you show up, in the understanding you extend, in the hope you can inspire simply by being who you are, honestly and openly. Jung also spoke about the shadow, those parts of ourselves that we often try to hide, even from ourselves, because they feel unacceptable or painful. Our wounds often reside in this shadow, but he taught that there is immense energy and potential locked away in these hidden places. By daring to approach our wounds, by shining a gentle light into those shadowed corners, we don't just find pain, we can also reclaim lost parts of our strength, our creativity, and our wholeness. This isn't about pretending the pain doesn't exist or forcing yourself to be positive. It's about allowing the wound to be what it is, and then gently, patiently, exploring what else it might be. It's about seeing it not as an endpoint, but as a starting point for a deeper, more meaningful connection with yourself and with life. The journey into the heart of a wound is a sacred one because it's a journey into the heart of your own being. It asks for courage, yes, but also for incredible tenderness. It's a process, not a quick fix. There will be days when the doorway feels stuck, or the path beyond it seems dark. Be gentle with yourself in those moments. Remember that even the smallest step inward is an act of profound self-love. So that place within you that aches, perhaps it's not a sign that you are broken. Perhaps it is an invitation to discover the incredible depth of your own capacity for healing, for compassion, and for a purpose that is uniquely yours, woven from the very threads of your deepest experiences. The sacred doorway is there, waiting. All it asks is for you to approach it with an open heart. What is one small way you've noticed that a past challenge, or even a current one, has perhaps unexpectedly opened up a new understanding or a different perspective for you? I would be so genuinely interested to read your thoughts and experiences in the comments below if you feel like sharing. This is a space for all of us to learn and grow together. Thank you so much for sharing this quiet time, for allowing these reflections to unfold. It means a lot to have you here. Remember, you are on a unique and valuable path. Be patient with your heart. May your journey inward bring you gentle clarity. With warmth until we meet again.